Good day, trendsetters. Yeah, out in the bush for a solo camp. This is actually one of the areas, or the area that I camped with Jesse not too long ago. I haven't really explored this area. That time was the first time I'd ever been out here, and I remember seeing a few tracks as we were riding through, and I thought it'd be a good spot to go and explore some of the side tracks. So that's what I'm doing, and this particular one, it's the first one I found, and it's already getting a bit gnarly. I've still got the road tyres on, but yeah, out for a solo camp tonight. Got ice and beers in there. Hopefully they're still cold by beer o'clock. Anyway, I'll keep going up this as far as I can and see what's there. I was hoping to find a little creek or something to camp near, but yeah, she's real dry out here. Everything's dried up. Alright, yeah, that was a dead end. Wouldn't be too bad of a little camping spot up there. It's nothing flash or anything, but if I can't find anything better, I'll just go back there. So yeah, got a fair bit more to explore yet, hopefully. Plenty of time, it's only 1 o'clock. Just quickly have a look down this little track here. There's a creek over here, but it looks pretty dry. Oh, there's a bit of water in there. Yeah, this would be a mint little camp spot if it wasn't so bloody close to the main road. Don't think I'd be keen enough to freaking go for a swim in there, but yeah. Yeah, it'd be pretty nice here when this was all flowing. Beautiful. On to the next one. Another little track here. Oh yeah. Down through the dry creek bed. More water down there. Alright, another dodgy track. Whenever I'm going down tracks like this, the main thing on my mind is coming around the corner and finding some weird ass fucking jungle dwelling hippie living out here, shaking a stick at me or something. You know summer's coming when the bugs start coming out, man. Riding along, the other day I got hit by a bee in the face, stung me on the cheek. Today I already had a few bugs. One went up my sleeve and started biting shit out of my arm. Nearly caused a freaking accident. Definitely turned into some kind of cow track here, or a nothing track. Other than you know, weird people. Another thing I don't want to stumble on out here is a big fucking drug lab or drug crop or something like that. Dodgy sidetrack number 4, 5. Yeah, I knew that there was quite a few coming off that main track. Fucking serious? It might be time to turn around. Yeah, fuck this. Alright, so this is another one that I remember seeing. Yeah, that's the end of the line for me again. So that's just absolutely turned into nothing, like, unless it goes down this way, but no. Alright, go gadget leg. Alright, I found my spot for the night, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, let's be honest, I could pitch a tent in the middle of the road here and middle of the track here, and you know, probably not see anybody for 5 years. But there's a nice little shady clearing just off the track up there, so that will do us. I'll put the bike right there, I reckon. Parked. It's not exactly a majestic spot as Steve would put it, but it'll do. There's a nice flat little grassy spot here. Obviously I have to be very careful with my fire because that grass is dry. So out in the wilderness, these little solo trips, guys, they're my mental health escapes, just getting away from everybody, being out in nature. It's really, you know, it's very helpful. Yeah, I just, I love camping with other dudes and whatever, but these trips are just for me and my well-being. Yeah, I want to show you guys my new tent as well. I've got a new cheap tent. I'm really happy with it so far, even though it is pretty hot out here. In the shade there's like just a nice little breeze now and then. It's actually not too bad. Definitely not in the dead of summer yet, but getting there. Alright, see if these beers are cold. Got 2 litres of frozen water in my saddle bag, so hopefully. Bread roll survived, steak survived. It's actually still nice and cool. Yes. I'm gonna grab one from the bottom of the fucking bag there. They're all pretty cold. Cheers, guys. Just gonna put my tent right here. I'll show you guys what it's about once I've got it up. I'll do a quick time lapse of setting it up. It's super easy to put up. Yeah, I love it. Quick, so it's not fully set up, but just before I finish putting the fly on, I'll just show you guys basically what it's about. So the good thing about this tent, it's $39 from Snowy's. I think they're pretty much 39 bucks everywhere, although that might have been on special. I can't remember, but anyway, it's cheap. So it's not an actual hiking tent. It is just a plain old dome tent, 2-person, which really, you know, 1 person plus gear. Now obviously being a 2-man tent, the main reason I wanted to get a 2-man tent was it's smaller to pack up. Fits a lot easier in my duffel with all my other gear. I don't have to really pack it down hard. I can get that in there nicely, and you know, it's all easy to put away. But there's a few little differences between the 2-man and the 3-man, which I'll show you. First thing, which I think is actually an advantage, the poles are thinner. So they're still the fiberglass poles, but they are lighter, thinner, and shorter. The sections are shorter. So the 3-man tent, the sections were quite long and they only just fit in my duffel. These ones are a fair bit shorter, which is good. The 2-man doesn't have a door at the back, so you've got to make sure you put it the right way around. Put the door at the front or whatever. That's not a problem for me. Basically, to put it up, you just poke the poles into these little pins on the end there. The 3-man tent actually had little plastic hooks on the corner of the fly. I've put carabiners on there because it didn't have anything. With this one, they expect you to peg out the fly. So as I said, the 3-man had little plastic hooks on there that you just hooked over the ring down there. I prefer doing it this way, because I don't bother pegging the tent out unless I'm leaving it here and going away and it's windy or whatever. You know, I don't bother pegging it. These tents are freestanding, you don't need to peg them. So I've just got some cheap $1 fucking carabiners from Bunnings. I've put green ones on the front, so I know that's the front, and I'll put orange ones on the back, so I know which way to put the fly without having to find the zip for the door. So yeah, basically just hook the carabiners over those rings down there, and that's your fly on. And as I've mentioned heaps of times before, being a freestanding tent, you can pick the whole thing up and move it if you need to, or shake the dirt out once you know, before you pack it up. It does also come with guy ropes if you know, it's real windy or whatever. Now I haven't used this in the rain yet, so I don't know how waterproof it is, but if it's anything like the 3-man, should be exactly the same. It'll be fine. I've been in a storm and shit in that other 3-man tent and been pretty dry, a little bit of seepage around the edges, but you know, can't really complain for 39 bucks. There you go. That's the Oz Trail Tasman 2. Now, I'm not sponsored or anything. I paid for this myself. Oh, this one also doesn't come with little toggles to tie these back, but yeah, basically all you've got is these little straps. So you got one on each side, just tie it around. No big deal. Yeah, it's certainly enough room for me and my gear if I need to throw my chair in there with me at night, if it's going to rain or whatever. No worries. So there you go, guys. Highly recommend the Oz Trail Tasman 2 if you're looking for a cheap tent. If you don't want to spend 200, 300, 400 bucks on a proper hiking tent. I mean, these are just so easy to set up. The headroom is a little bit lower also than the 3-man, but it's perfect for me. Anyway, how about the Serenity? Yeah, there it is with the Lyceta Summit sleeping pad in there. You could easily fit 2 of those in there if you wanted to. You know, you wouldn't have any room for gear, obviously. It'd be just sleeping space only. And these tents don't have a vestibule, obviously, but that doesn't worry me. If I've got that much room inside the tent, I don't need a vestibule. Alright, a nice little fire going here. Hopefully it'll be alright. Had to burn a little bit of grass off. That got a little bit dicey, but it should be alright. So I'm going to have to make sure it's out before I go to bed, because yeah, real freaking dry here. But you know, you can't go camping and not have a fire, even if it's just a little one. But yeah, don't have sunset views here, but I do have the drone, so I'll put that up shortly when the sun gets a bit lower. Just get a bit of footage of the area. Yeah. Alright, trendsetters, it is dinner time. This fire situation, definitely got to be vigilant and keeps trying to escape. But yeah, get some oil heating up there. I've just got a little bit of marinated steak in the chiller, and just gonna fry that up in the pot and chuck it on my bread roll. Pretty basic food, but better than a can, I guess. So yeah, I'm not gonna bother trying to film it. It's nothing exciting, but yeah. Alright, I'll get that out of the way. Morning, welcome back to my little campsite. I didn't really do a lot of filming or anything last night. Yeah, just wasn't really feeling it. To be honest, I'm not really sure I'm even going to bother making a video out of this footage that I've got on this little trip. It's been pretty uneventful. But just in case I do, quick supporter shout out. This week we've got Steve. You guys know Steve from Steve's Adventures. He's actually one of my Patreon guys as well, so good on you, Steve. I'm not sure if Steve
wants me to bother plugging his YouTube channel, because I'm not really sure if he's bothering to make videos much anymore, or whether he's got plans to. But if you want to check out Steve's channel, guys, I'll put a link up in the corner here. If any of you guys are not familiar with Steve, I'm not sure who wouldn't be, but he is part of the Gingerbeard crew. He's got a black T7 and he lives down there in Toowoomba. Thanks, Steve, legend, mate. Second shout out goes to Dale Adams. Now Dale's got a 1993 NX 650, and I think he's a Brizzy dude. He's somewhere local anyway. I'm not exactly sure where he's from, but good on you, Dale and Steve. You guys are awesome. Thanks heaps. Oh, looks like my cuppa's boiling. Sweet. Let's get onto it. Packet mix caramel latte. Cheers, guys. Where the sun is already. It's actually just gone 8 o'clock, and I only just sort of woke up. Had a really good sleep. So yeah, the fire didn't escape during the night, thankfully. I did make sure I was pretty well out before I went to bed. And yeah, no wild animals came and chewed on my feet or anything, so be happy about that.
Alright, fire is completely out, not even any hot coals there now. Packed up. Time to evacuate, try and find my way out of here. There's actually a road, but once I get out of here, out of this whole area, there's another road that I want to check out. I think it's just a dirt road, but it's one that I've never been up. Apparently it's fairly scenic ride along there. So yeah, I'm going to do that on the way home. Should be able to loop around back towards home that way. How the hell did Jesse get the MT up and down this? Oh yeah. Alright, here we go. This is the start of that road that I wanted to check out. It's called Booubyjan Road, or Booubyjan, or something like that. If any of you guys want to check it out, if it's any good. Apparently it turns to dirt at some point. Alrighty, on the dirt already. Oh, snake! Oh, ooh. Brown snake too. I thought it was a stick. Oh yeah, a bit of water in the creek. Looks pretty. Definitely a nice area out here. I imagine it'd be a hell of a lot nicer if it wasn't so dry and brown, but it is what it is at the moment. So apparently you can get through to Maryborough this way. I won't be going all the way to Maryborough, but I think I can get onto the Rowena-Waluga road and head back south. Thompson's Gap. Oh yeah. Bit of bitumen. Man, it's a tinderbox out here, eh? I hope we get some rain soon. Some hectic fires this summer. definitely a nice road. I'm glad I came and checked it out. Obviously it's nothing hard or anything like that, but a nice cruisy country ride. Dirt road, sweeping dirt roads, nice scenery. Get the T7 sideways. Spot a little side track here. Thought there might be a nice view over here. Might be a good photo opportunity. Get the old T7 to pose for me. Yeah, definitely some nice country out this way. It's freaking windy today, but it was actually JD's Mrs. Jess who suggested coming out here and having a look. She does the mail run out here. Said it was pretty nice, so good on you, Jess. Let's stop and take a photo of bike next to this thing. I reckon these are cool, these trees, eh? So it looks like we're just about to the end of it now. Then we'll be onto the boring old Rowena Beluga Road. I think that's what it is anyway. There's something Beluga Road. Weird. Creek. That's the only one with water in it. Ah, looky here. A little bit more roadworks. Anyway guys, I'm just cruising home now. Just gonna head down the Bruce Highway. Only about 15 minutes from home. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks supporters. See all you guys on the next video. Cheers.